Okay, well, let's try this again. And if it doesn't work, then it's going to have to stay this way. I do think I have a reason why it's doing that, though. Give me a minute here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why it's going the wrong direction. Let me try something. What's it doing? Is it me or is it Facebook? Well, I think we're going to have to go with this way, folks. I hope this isn't going to be too bad. I think I know why, though. Oh my gosh, my whole thing is moving here. You would think that I was new to this. Can you all hear me? I'm afraid if I move it, I'm going to call 911 or something. All right, let's see. Am I working now? Can somebody tell me if I'm live? It says live. It's just going the wrong direction. I wonder if I turn. I know why, because I had, let me see if I turn it this way. Oops. Let me see if this is going to work any better. I had to make my text larger because I was having vision problems last week. Why is that moving? This won't stay. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Let me move back a little. I had everything all set up, all ready to go, all planned, and then this happens. If I move it forward a little bit. You get to see I'm in my nightgown. Okay. Hi, Sherry. I don't know what is going on. Can you guys hear me? I'm so sorry for this. Let me give myself a minute. I'm getting the sweats already here. I'm getting the sweats, friends. Yes, can hear you. And I apologize. I'm going to tell you why I think I know the reason that it's facing up and down like this is last week when I was so sick, I had terrible pressure in my head and ended up back in the ER again. And I wasn't able to read, like if you texted me or you sent me an email or those kind of things, my vision wasn't working right and everything kind of jumbled together. And my son's girlfriend took my phone because they were worried I wouldn't be able to get a hold of anybody, and they made the text really big, and I wonder if that affects doing the lives. So anyhow, that's going to be my figuring why Facebook is facing the wrong way, because I did everything the same way that I always do it. But anyhow, welcome everyone. We're starting off with a little bit of a rocky start, but that's okay. Life happens. Crap happens. Lord knows a lot of things happen. So, welcome everyone. If you're brand new here, if you've never been here before, my name is Susan Timchak, and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And I'm very excited to be here. Last week, I couldn't even couldn't even type to come on to say I wasn't coming. But I had a lot of people that were inquiring about me, and I really do appreciate all the prayers. Again, I know I go over this over and over again with you all, thanking you for all your thoughts, your prayers. So let's see who all's here. Hello, Fran. Hi, Mary. Let's see who else we got. We got Sherry. We got Linda Jean. I am feeling a bit better, thanks. Change of medications. What can I tell you? It's just been a wild ride. Last week was very upsetting to me. I thought I was dying. I mean, I didn't know what was wrong with me. The vision was going. The head was the pain and the severity of the pressure in my head. So ended up going to the ER on Friday and got more MRIs, more CAT scans, more tests. Here I have some radiation. I forget what they call it. It's been ongoing. It's like it's almost like as though the radiation treatment I received, you know, while they can't really control it, it was like too much. So the leftovers like building up in there. I had swelling in my brain, you know, all that kind of stuff. But as far as they can see, not another tumor growing. So that's good. So I have a follow-up next week. They went over the MRI, and it's like a radiation, I forget what they call it. I don't know, exposure, I don't know, whatever they call it. But anyhow, that's what's going on. And my daughter was, you know, texting. I couldn't text her back because I couldn't see what she was writing me. You know, it was really weird. I really thought that was it. I was a goner, you know, but here I am. God's given me more time, so thank you, God, for that. So anyhow, enough of that. You don't want to be hearing any of that. You're not here for that. We're here to have fun and do some stamping. So I got my new mini catalog, and if you made a purchase from me through my online store, which I kind of don't do in-person classes anymore, not sure if they'll ever come back, but online is good. If you placed an order of $50 or more between January and July of this year, then I paid to have Stampin' Up! Send you a catalog. And so keep watch for that in your mail. You should be getting them. I had one sent to myself, and then Stampin' Up! Sends them to us as a demonstrator. Well, they send us one. And I'm not sure if this one I got was the one from Stampin' Up! Or the one I sent as a demo. So yours will be coming, though. And it's very exciting, and I cannot open it, and I feel so bad I cannot open it yet, and I don't even have my new stuff yet because it's too expensive to ship. A lot of people do it overnight, and I don't know, it's like $35 or $40, and I just can't do that these days. I'm lucky I can do what I can do. Hi, Kathy. Oh, you received your catalog? Well, okay, then you probably got your demonstrator catalog. You got yours too? Okay, so they're probably in the process of sending them out to customers. They probably send them to us first. But being a demonstrator, we're able to see them online. So we were actually able to see them early online before I even got the catalog. But again, I couldn't see it. I couldn't, and the catalog came in the mail on Friday, and again, I couldn't see it. So I had to wait till Sunday. I placed a very, very, very small order. Speaking of which, if you earned any bonus coupons from last month, so last month if you sent in any orders of $50 or more before shipping and tax, Stampin' Up! Would have emailed you a coupon for $5 off. Now that is only good for August, okay? I won't tease you anymore with that. I'll put that off to the side. So it is only good for August, so be sure to cash that in. Don't delete them. Make sure you save it until you know that it went through. So I just do a copy and paste. There will be a little section down below when you put your order in as to where it's going to go on your order. That's for customers and demonstrators alike, because now our website is now both of us. We're all, the customers and demonstrators are on the same website. So there was a little transition there. Really much needed upgrade for sure. But anyhow, keep watch for the mini catalog. Otherwise, it will be online shortly for customers. The catalog starts September and it runs through December. So you have plenty of time, although some things have already sold out. Well, not sold out, they're on back order. There's a real cute, and I didn't get it because, again, I focus on the designer series paper. I figure, you know, I don't really need the stamp set and the bundles and, okay, some of the embellishments, yes, you need those things. But I've been focusing on the designer series paper because I feel that that can go a very, very long way. And consider that. If you're on a budget, you know, consider that. So that will be coming out. But again, the bonus bucks, I think I have a flyer. Here we are. Ready, set, redeem. Time to use your coupons you earned. You can redeem them, your $5 coupons between August 1st and the 31st, and you could combine them all. Like I had a couple of them because I was placing little orders, so I had a couple of them and I just copied and pasted them in the box, and then it will be taken off of your order as you see that goes. Okay, so we have a kit sale going on right now. If you're unaware of that, up to 30% off. If you love kits, if you love kits, you definitely want to check it out. Like I said, up to 30% off, and it is good through the end of August. And in celebration of that, if tonight, I'm being very, very optimistic, if tonight we can get 15 or more folks join us tonight, you have to stay till the end to make sure, you know, you find out if you won or not. So start sharing, start caring, start sending it out. If we get 15 people, I have a kit giveaway, and the kit giveaway is a much sought after, sold out 10 times over paper pumpkin kit by Stampin' Up. Now when I send this, I won't be sending the box, FYI, because it's too expensive to ship with the box. But you will get the stamp set, you will get 2 ink spots in here. And the colors that you get will be soft suede and, am I going the right way on this? I have to look, sometimes my vision is still not all there. Crushed curry. You get 2 ink spots, which is 2 ink pads, the stamp set. You'll also get in here, you'll get a free gift. And the free gift are these, what are they calling them? Gold foil honeycomb sheets. You'll get a package of that as a free gift, and then all wrapped up here, which again, you won't get the box because it's just too costly. But you will get the paper pumpkin kit to make these gorgeous sunflowers. And the reason why I chose the Sweet Sunflower Paper Pumpkin Kit to give away, and if it doesn't go up for, you know, for a giveaway this week, this is through the month of August. Okay, so if we don't make it this week, next Thursday, it'll be back up for grabs. And if in chance it does go, I do believe I have one more to give away. So during August, and I'm trying to keep the tissue paper nice for you too, during the month of August, sunflowers are my favorite, absolute favorite flower in the world. And this is such a beautiful set. The envelopes are gorgeous. This set sold out before you could even say sunflower. But I'm giving this set away. Like I said, I think I have one more. There's another box up there. I just have to double check to make sure it's not used. But you get the beautiful sunflower stamp set. And reasoning being is that every year we go as a family to out near where my daughter lives, and there's sunflower fields forever. And this year they announced they weren't doing it due to the weather. So I was really disappointed with that. So I thought, well, how can I share my love of sunflowers with all of my friends but to do a kit giveaway? And being that Stampin' Up! Is doing paper pumpkin, well, not paper pumpkin, the kit collection giveaway, it's perfect. So that's what my giveaway is for this month. And don't forget about our online exclusives that we have. And I'm going to be working with the Trucking Along set. Now, I do realize the stamp set is available. Okay, so it is available, and it's an online exclusive. You will not find it anywhere in the catalog. You have to go online. However, the punch is not going to be available till October, but you don't really need to have the punch. You could very easily fussy cut it out, very easily, or just stamp it and, you know, use a circle punch or square punch or whatever. So don't focus on, oh, I'm not getting it because the punch isn't available, because you can do without the punch. The punch and the stamp set don't have to go together. You don't need one for the other. And really, everything is in the stamp set, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And I'm still planning on doing my Trucking Along free online class Saturday, August 6, 2023 at 10 a.m. And I'll be showing you some fun ideas to use that. So keep that in mind, mark your calendar, and be prepared for that. So, and you know, I know that it's sometimes disappointing that you can't get certain things, but you know, it's coming back. October, I believe it was October 18th is when they said that the truck will be available. So don't worry about that. But like I said, you don't need to have one without the other. All right, so let me see if I missed any comments or anybody has any questions. And if ever you have a question, feel free to contact me. I'm available. Okay, I'm available. I'm home. You know, I don't really go anywhere. I haven't really been feeling good. I'm still having stomach problems. So I'm home. Share. Thank you for sharing. Was so hard to choose. Well, what did I miss there? Looks good. You got yours. Okay, Kathy, hello. And Kathy, oh my gosh, Kathy, I don't have the card. It's downstairs on my mantle. She brought me some, oh my goodness, she brought me 2 chicken pot pies from the Amish in Lancaster. Oh my goodness, I already had one. I had 3 meals out of the one because I don't really eat a whole lot these days. It was delicious, and she made a beautiful card. I'll have to take a picture of it and post it here on the Facebook group with fabric. Aurora, what are you doing? Aurora always gets in trouble when she hears me in here talking because she knows I'm talking and I won't pay attention. She's getting into everything. Let's see. It was so hard to choose from the catalog, Robin. How are you today? It was. It was really hard. Thank you for sharing. Your video keeps cutting out on my laptop and my phone. Anyone else having trouble? Anybody having trouble? Is anybody else having trouble? Is it me? Maybe it's me. I don't know. I had a heck of a time coming on. Is anybody else having any issues? And then the comments go away so quickly. You'll pause here and there. Hi, Michelle. We'll watch the replay. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I wonder, let me turn off my fan here. Maybe it's my fan. I don't know. I had trouble getting on and it's facing the wrong direction. I don't know. A lot of people have been having issues with Facebook, so maybe it's that. Okay, so, well, let's get started then. And I apologize. I will go back. If you were here till the end and we got 15 people, then I will enter you into the drawing to win the sunshine, the sunflower kit. Okay. So I got this beautiful paper. I think it's in my other basket. And I wanted to do something with it. I don't really think it's going to sell out quickly, but who knows? Who knows? Is it in this basket? You know, I just did all of this yesterday, but you know, my mind just doesn't work anymore. Between being an old lady, you know, but anyhow, at least we got it going the right direction. I wanted to do a little something incorporating this new designer series paper. Again, this is another online exclusive. There's a whole suite of products, and it's called One Horse Open Sleigh, and it's 6x6 designer series papers. I know I shared it with you the other day, but look at that cute little deer. We're going to work with him tonight because he's just so adorable. and double-sided paper. And can I just say, oh, it smells so yummy. I know y'all think I'm nuts, but it does. It smells yummy. So here is the first card I wanted to share with you. And I saw this online from another demonstrator, and I thought it was so adorable because you know what happens? 6x6 paper feels neglected sometimes. Because you know, you make a card either 4 1/4 or 5 1/2 or 4 5 1/4, and then you always have a piece left over. This is a card that you can design very easily, and you're using every single, oof, I think I'm stuck. There we go. You're using every single piece of the paper. Every piece. There's nothing that's getting thrown away. The whole 6x6 paper. And you may have seen this before. Not my idea by any means, but I thought it was just super fun. And yeah, I love it. And it's using the whole piece. Oh, I see what's sticking is my adhesive thing on the back. Okay. And this is also new ribbon that just came out. This ribbon is also online exclusive. It's beautiful ribbon. Let me pull it out of here. You love them. I love them too. Yeah, we were supposed to have our demonstrator get together last Sunday. Well, that didn't happen either. I was supposed to get discharged on Sunday, and then they changed it to Saturday, and trying to get my wits about me, I had nothing prepared, nothing, yeah, just didn't happen. So we'll have to try to plan again. You got the ribbon. The ribbon is called Real Red and Gold, and it has these real pretty dots on it. I'm not sure if you can see like this. Sometimes the light like is blinding me here. So real pretty ribbon, very easy to tie. You could tie a bow, no trouble whatsoever. The other side, the one side has polka dots, and if you really wanted to, the other side kind of just has like a mishmash with just the, you know, the like a design. But of course, you know, we love the polka dots, and it's real pretty. You can make it a tiny bow. You can make it a bigger bow. You can wrap your gifts with it. It's beautiful ribbon. With this, I'm also, and a lot of the stuff I did ahead of time because, you know, I just have to do that anymore. Stylus shape dies, one of my favorites, folks. If you don't have these yet, you need to invest in these. Also, who remembers this paper from Celebration? Well, they came out with it. It's in the catalog now. Let me flip it the right side. It's called More Dazzle. And it's 6x6, and it comes in silver and it comes in gold. So I incorporated that as well. Just going to share with you everything that I use because a lot of the stuff I prepped ahead. Okay. I had to order more Stampin' Dimensionals. Who runs out of Stampin' Dimensionals? This girl here. Foam adhesive sheets. I'm going to use those. Dimensionals will be fine. I'm pulling in a Christmas set. This one was from last catalog, I believe the holiday one. It's called Brightest Glow, and it not only has the stamp set, but it has these beautiful dies that go along with it. And I needed to pull in, I wanted to do a Christmas card. It seems like everyone's doing Christmas cards, so why not, you know? Why not get started early? So I just saw another idea tonight because I watch other demos too, and a really fun idea with the trucking along. So you're definitely going to want to check that online class coming up at the end of this month. So I'm going to use, what did I use on here? Where is the card? Things get lost. I used the Wishing You holiday, wishing you a season of hope and light. So I use that from here, and on the inside of the card I use the word joy, and I stamped that with cherry cobbler. Okay, and I use these dies, the second to the largest and the largest, to cut out from the dazzly paper. And I wanted to do that ahead of time because when you're using this glittery paper, it has a lot of valleys and whatnot. So when you're gluing, I would recommend your liquid glue. Unless, like, you know, of course I shouldn't have put that on that side, but I'll fix that. I'll put a little piece of cardstock or some, another circle behind it would work fine. You want to use liquid glue because it's very hard to hold on. So I did that yesterday. And all these little dots on here, what I incorporated with were these pearlized enamel effects basic. And we have these. They brought them back, and they also brought back in gold, silver, and copper. And I'll tell you what, if you're on a budget, but you like to add embellishments, look at the dots. They look like pearls. Can you see them? How they look like little pearls? But again, something you have to set aside to dry. And what I did was I was watching Sarah the other day, who's our CEO at Stampin' Up. She took our silicone mat and she made little dots. Now when you go to squeeze these out on here, they form little circles. And what you could do is, of course, do that, set it aside. You can make it into the shape of, I was attempting hearts. I'm not sure if they're hearts, and I don't know, I was just playing around. And let it dry overnight. And then what you can do is you can pick these right off like this and put them in a little container, and you have your own fun embellishments. So that's what I did with those. Now, when you put them in a little container, they will tend to stick together. But once they're dry, you can take them off of this, and they dry, and use a little glue dot or a little bit of Tombow. Now these I just kind of did little swirlies. You know, you can do anything. You can take a piece of a picture of something, put a piece of, well, I don't know if you could see through this. Would you be able to see? You could. That or acetate or something. Put it over the top and trace it, and then you can peel it off. And you can make, you know, I attempted to make stars, you know, don't quote me on that. Little snowflakes, anything. You can also take these and add re-inkers to them. So that could be a whole other night to do that. But you can put them on here, or you can just take them and just squeeze them onto your card, which is what I did here. And then set it aside to dry. And because this kind of flopped open, all I did is I just took one of our blocks, put it on the desk, and just set it that way flat, because so it didn't, like, you know, try to run away. But anyhow, that's the first card that I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me put my stuff in my basket here. And like I said, I have things prepared because that's how I have to work anymore, because the brain doesn't always want to, you know, function when I do. But anyhow, so here we go, folks. Okay. And how many people we got in here tonight? We got a crowd yet? I'm really hoping to get a crowd of folks in here. Cool idea. Hello, hello. Okay, how are you? You got the ribbon. Great card. Thank you. Love this. Beautiful. Such gorgeous DSP. I know. I got two. I ordered one, and then I was like, yeah, I ordered a second. The audio does the audio still keep cutting out? I hope on the replay. I'll post it up on YouTube. People on there will probably think, oh my gosh, this lady's like nuts. But that's, you know, I don't really sometimes have control over that. So here is the little embellishment that I cut out using those stitch shapes and glued it on. You can see how nice that glued on. So while I have that here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and and glue this onto the back. I'm going to use my glue dots to, let me see, how is this going to go? To stick this on. And I'm just going to do, I think I want it to go the other way. Just going to do a little zhoosh. Let me get my ribbon scissors. So I've been feeling pretty good. I don't know if I mentioned it because I don't always remember what I mention and what I don't mention, but they put me on steroids, and whoo, Nelly. I mean, I've been on them before, and I know you can't be on them a long time, which probably is like a good thing, because I'm on 4 steroids a day. Oh wait, I want it to go the other way. 4 steroids a day. Every 6 hours I take one. So I'm sleeping a little bit better than I was. Like, I think the second night I slept about 18 hours. 18 minutes. But I took a little nap during the day. Okay, I'm going to go this way because I can't remember which way I have to do this. But I'm feeling much better. I did some embroidery. I did an embroidery video yesterday, and some stamping. So, wait, how did I do this now? All right, hold on. Give me a minute. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to put that there. You know what I think I'm going to use? So, oh my gosh, it was like so beautiful all day. And I know most people be like, beautiful, it's been raining all day. I love the rain. You know, with wearing this Optune device on my head gets very warm. I'm going to use this to hold this on. And when the temperatures were like, you know, in the 90s and 100s, oh my goodness, my head was so hot from wearing this unit on my head. So when this cooler temperature came, I have been in heaven with it. And the rain today was just, you know, I had the window open, and boy, I'm really struggling with this. Oh, really struggling here. But anyhow, I had the window open, and they came today to do blood work because my levels have been very, very low. The lowest that they've ever been. There we go. Now we got it, folks. We'll get it eventually. Sometimes it just takes me a little bit. So there's going to be my little embellishment. But I got messages that the levels were really coming up. So that's a good thing. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so let me tell you how I'm going to cut this paper. Let me get one. Let me pick a different one. Let's pick this one. I love this, and I can see this with, I have little fairy lights, and I really think that that would be so pretty with some little fairy lights. If I had a little set of them, the set I have is going to be too big. All right, so here's what we're going to do. And you will be able to watch this on YouTube if for some chance, you know, it's just not working here. Okay, so we have our 6x6 Designer Series paper. And what you want to do is you're going to turn it to the bottom. And let's hope I remember how to do this. Turn it to the bottom. And at 5 1/4, let me just double check, 5 1/4. And the glare from the light is terrible. You're going to cut this. Okay? And now you can save this because you can use this for something. So, you know, we never throw nothing away. And then you're going to turn it. And then you're going to cut at 2 3/4. 2 3/4. And then you're going to cut at 1 1/4. Come on, I can't see. 1 1/4. Sometimes it's so much easier to stamp during the day. And I have my curtains closed because the sun was shining in. Okay. And then you should have 2 inches. Yes, 2 inches left. Okay. So those will be your pieces. And then you're going to take a piece of, I'm going to put these aside because I'm going to use this other one. Get yourself a piece of basic white, and I believe it's 1 7/8, maybe a little bit less, but that's going to go off to the side. So those will be cut. And then I'm using cherry cobbler, and it's 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and it's scored at 1 1/2 and 4 1/4. Okay, so you have your 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and then you're going to score. Let me flip this so I can see. Score at 1 1/2 and 4 1/4. Okay. you got all that. That's good. All right. So then you're all done with the cutting part. So let me get my card out. So now what you want to do is you're going to take your card and you're going to fold it. Okay. So you're going to fold. Let me see here. You're going to fold it this way and back this way. I think. Yes. That way and that way. Okay. And get your bone folder. This is why I try not to do anything too crazy, because I don't remember how I did it. One day ago. One day. Okay. So we're going to do that. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to take your card pieces. Now this white piece is going to go here. Oh. So we'll just set that there for now. Okay. And your first piece is going to go hold on a sec. This way? Does it go this way? I should have stuck to what I originally did, because now I can't remember. All right, this one. Okay, so this one's going to go here. And forgive me, but I'm doing my best. So this one's going to go here. So it's going to go on this little piece. I'm going to use my liquid glue. I'm going to put it on here. Got some goobies there. I don't know why that happens. I mean, there's glue in here. I just used it yesterday. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Let me just open a new one, because I don't have time to deal with that. I have it upside down in the holder. It's just going to be one of those nights. Ooh, I just banged my knee. One of those nights. So maybe I'll be entertaining, if anything else, to you guys. All right. Be careful with your liquid glue. Don't go too close to the edge. Okay. So which one was I doing? This one? No. This one. Wait. Well, hold on. This one, I think. I think this one. And the glare of this light is just driving me nuts. Let me try to move this light here. I changed my lights because I moved my sewing machine downstairs so I can sew down there. All right, there we go. Then this little piece is going to go in here like this. No? No, wait, something's not right. Wait, hold on. I should have stuck to what I was originally doing. What the heck did I do? Let me get a sheet. Alright, from now on, we're not going to have no fancy cards coming from here anymore. Alright, let's see. So that, yeah, that goes there. And that goes here. Okay, so this is going to go here. And then this is going to go here. Am I upside down? Oh, no? Oy, oy, oy. How many of you are watching and saying, look at her struggling? No, it's going to go there like that. Okay. Well, we're going to put it this way. Who knows how it's going to end, right? Okay. So this is going to go toward the center. Like that. There we go. We can do it. We can do it. And then this piece is going to go here. You want to, that's where I was getting confused. You want to work toward the center. Like that. Next time I'm going to stick with the same exact paper. And then this little white piece, I already stamped Joy on it. Let me just double check and make sure I have it cut the right way. But you want to be careful with this one because you don't want that to extend beyond. You know what I mean? Like if you were to put it all the way to the end here, you're going to see that white. So you don't want to extend beyond. So let's just do that. So a way to get past that would be to hold it up against here and close it so it's not peeking out like that. All right, and then there's your card. Oh, it looks crooked. Like everything I do. Let me fix it. So one good thing about using the liquid glue is you can fix it. There we go. And then there's your card. So every single piece of it was used. So this other little strip that we have left here, you can go ahead and put that right there on the edge if you choose to. Okay. But I want to add some more of that ribbon. And that's what I forgot to do the other day. I put this down on here and then totally forgot. So I'm going to use some glue dots before I attach this. I feel like I'm losing my voice. I'm talking too much. I'm going to wrap this around. Like so. Let's use these glue dots. I like to put glue dots going down the ribbon to kind of hold it. I'm going to put it that way. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue dots on here to hold the ribbon. Gotta get a better light in here. That standing lamp I had was perfect, but I took it downstairs, like I said. Oh. Okay. I'm so glad I only did 2 cards for tonight, because I think otherwise we'd be here all night. Okay, so let's wrap this around. This is going to be the front. The green part is going to be the front. You can do either way, however you want. But. All right. My scissors. I was watching another demonstrator from over in Australia, and I don't feel so bad because she was like, where is this? I just had it on my desk. So I'm not the only one. Does anybody else have those problems when you're working with stuff and you have, you know, the desk is pretty nice size, but once you get stuff on it, it just seems like it just gets loaded with stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here. Oh, I need to make that shorter. Okay. I need to trim that down a little bit. So let me get my, oh my goodness. So this is what, need to trim this down. I'll just use my scissors. Because this was 6 and we need it to be what, 5.5? Is that? Where's my math people out there? There we go. Easy peasy. There we go. Okay, so that's going to go over here. Like so. All right. And we're back in business, folks. You know, sometimes I watch people. I watch a lot of YouTube because, you know, I'm not a big TV watcher, but I like watching crafty people. And I thought, you know, I don't know why I feel so bad because we all struggle. We all struggle sometimes with things, right? Well, I see a little bit of that white peeking out on top. Let me see if I can trim that a little bit. Sometimes the little things like that in life just like would drive you crazy. Let's see if I can get in here. I'll fix that later. You don't need to watch that. Okay, so then I'm going to put this. Now this I have a little bit more room because before I didn't want to cover up the little, I think it's a church. I don't want to cover that up. But being, you know, I can put this here. So normally I would use dimensionals, but I'm going to have to go through some of my old paper pumpkin boxes. I probably have some in there. But instead, I'm just going to use these strips. So I hope you're all having a good week. Getting some crafting done. I see a lot of people working on their Christmas cards already. I don't know. I was starting to like, I don't know if I'm ready for that, you know, but I thought, well, I could do one. But although, you know, people say that you start doing them early and then you have them done. And when the holidays come around, you know, you're all ready to go. So that could be a good thing. Okay, so let's see. Let's put this. Wishing you a season of hope and light. Let me clean up this mess. Okay. Get all this out of the way because then what I want to do is I want to show you how to use those little dots. Let me grab a drink first. Okay, so what do you think? I think I should use the white one, the white little dots. So let me show. There's the red, black, and white. I definitely want to go and get the silver, gold, and copper because I really think that's still driving me nuts. That white showing there. Let me try to peel that back a little bit, trim it because that's just going to drive me crazy. You ever have something like that, you know, where you're like, I'll do it later, and then, you know, you just keep thinking about it, and you're like, no, I got to do that now, because I can't wait. There we go. Okay. And then when you open it, it opens like that, minus your zhushy things. Okay, so I'm going to take a little block to hold this down, and all I'm going to do with these, and again, these are called Pearlized Enamel Effects Basics, and this is the white one. And these are very easy to do. If you want to practice first, I'd recommend a silicone mat and go ahead and practice. But all I'm going to do is I'm just going to squeeze little dots, and you see how it just forms. It looks like it's, you know, could be fireflies or, you know, a little bit of snow. But look at how pretty they are. I would imagine the gold, silver, and copper ones really are nice, because then you don't have to buy all those little embellishments. I mean, you still can, but yeah, how pretty that is. If you wanted to add a couple red ones to there, maybe we'll do that. Okay, let's add a few of those red ones. But again, you can make them in all different shapes. Now you could, you know, again, like I said, you can put them on the silicone mat, let them dry, peel them off, and stick them on that way. And I probably should try this on here. There we go. They remind me of back in the day, and I know a lot of you can probably relate, when you did those sweatshirts and that. I don't want to squeeze too much. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Isn't that pretty? And now all you want to do is you'll just want to just set that aside and let that dry. And like I said, if it's going to pop open, just take a piece of, just take one of your blocks to hold it down. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that, where can I put that? I'll put it over on my embroidery desk. And we'll come back later. It's going to take a little bit to dry, FYI. Okay, so that was card 1. Woo! We did it, folks. We got card 1. Let me go in and clean this a little bit. Let's see what I missed. Beautiful Christmas card. Yeah, and it's easy. I mean, puff paint. Yes. Puffy paint. Yes. I always lose things when I'm just using. I know. How does that happen? All the time. Looking good, Sue. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. The audio's still blipping for you? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe it'll be better when you watch the replay. Okay, so I had, of course, do something fall-ish, right? So let me move this basket out of the way and pull in next basket. I got extra baskets. I was going through. One of the things with the steroids is it gives you a lot of energy, so I've been going through a lot of stuff. I'm going to be trying my last attempt to, you love the card, thank you, to get rid of some of my stamps. I have so many stamps. So keep watch. I'm probably going to do a YouTube video, and I'm thinking less than $10, they're going to be single stamps. Of course, the bundles I have to do a little bit more just to get a little bit of oomph, you know. But I got to get rid of them. I can't leave them behind. I got to get rid of them. But anyhow, so with the next card, what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate a embossing folder. This is a 3D embossing folder, and this is the exposed brick 3D embossing folder, and absolutely love it. I hate when they get rid of those brick embossing folders, my goodness. And the colors I'm going to be using, they're going to go a little bit fallish. A little early espresso, some crumb cake, and then this is the petal pink. Does anybody else's petal pink color get like so light like that? I mean, bad enough I can't see. They're trying to kill me with my vision here. And then here is the Trucking Along bundle. I was able to get it before it was gone. But like I said, the truck will punch out, this truck, but the rest, you know, this is a window, and this is the wheel well, and the wheel. I mean, this can stand alone, and you don't really need it. It's nice to have it, but it's very easy to cut out. So let's take a look at the stamp set. So the stamp set has some really nice words, and it's not just for Christmas, okay? Sending you sunny thoughts, special delivery. Every day is a fresh start. Wishing you a festive Christmas. Now that's a Christmas one. Farm fresh, which would be perfect to stamp on the door of your truck. And then you have clouds, And they're two-step stamps. Clouds, you have trees, and these will all go in the back of your truck. You have a palm trees, gifts. These are little flower pots. We have some sunflowers to go in the back. Trees. These little pieces here are like the fence things that go along the side of a truck. And then you have some grass and some dirt underneath. And of course you have your two-step truck. And these are the tires. So don't think, you know, if you're not sure what they are, you can use them for a smiley face too, I guess, you know. But it's photopolymer, and it's real easy to work with. There is a little trick. There's a little trick, though, I have to be honest with you. You don't want your ink pad to be super juicy, because what will happen is that wheel, not the wheel, the window. This window, when you go to do the first step, it will fill up with ink, and you'll think, oh my gosh, something's wrong with my stamp. If you have too much ink, it's going to fill up that wheel, and it's also going to, it's also going to fill up these little white areas too on your truck. So I learned by experience, you know. I'm also going to be using Perched in a Tree. This is a bundle, it's still available, and it has real pretty birds in it. You can see I was playing around with it. But what I love out of this is this die here that comes with it. It's a beautiful die. There's a branch, and there's another sheet in here where you have your bird and leaves, so you're ready for fall, and a little floral design, and then of course your red rubber stamps. Okay, so that's, I'm going to be using that as well. And I don't remember what I stamped and what I didn't. So, and I have a contraband blending, well, 2 contraband blending brushes. So don't tell on me, but hey, you know, I won't tell on you if you don't tell on me, okay? But anyhow, so let me get all of my pieces out. And then we can get going on this. All right, going through my stash. Use up your stash. Different, I don't even know where these came from, but it was in my stash. So embellishments, use them up. Just because, you know, well, if you're a demonstrator, yeah, you kind of don't want to use retired product. But, you know, I'm at the point now in my life where it's like, use the retired product. Let me share with you the card. So here is the card. Isn't that pretty? And believe it or not, my own design. My own design. There's that seam dashing through the snow, or whatever that DSP is. And here's this die here and the embossing folder, so I'm going to show you that. Look at the pretty truck. Of course, I had to use Wink Stella. I'm not sure if this ribbon is still available or not. Again, faux suede trim. I got a lot of it because I loved it. And here's the inside. Kindness warms my heart. And that's taken from the little bird stamp. And then I did a little, using the DSP, that same DSP that the little deer is on, I stamped sending you sunny thoughts. So that'll be the same. And let me see what I got here. Okay. So what I did, the first thing I did was I took a piece of Very Vanilla and ran it through the die. Let me see which way it goes now. I don't remember how it went now. It has to go this way. So ran the die through first. Oh yeah, it goes this way. Okay. So after I ran it through here, then I went and I ran it through the exposed brick 3D. Now don't forget, with the 3D, you're going to use just your basic plate and then that gray plate. Okay, so you're not using all those extra plates because this is 3D. It's too thick. It won't go through your machine. Okay? All right, let me move this aside. All right, so I did that. get that out of the way. Did that and get that out of the way. And here's the, oops, the little truck. I stamped, I put some sunflowers in the back of this one. Did I put sunflowers in that one? Yeah, I did. I put sunflowers. And I used the crumb cake stamped off. Now the sunflowers, I found that I stamped the outline, but I used my regular Stampin' Up markers to color in, because the area is real teeny tiny. And of course, I'm going to add some Wink of Stella onto that. But there's my little truck, so I'm going to put it in there. All right. So this is going to be for my inside. So I'll put that over there. And I can show you how I did this. Let me get my, knock my thing over here. Let me get my big Stampin' Emboss machine so I can show you that. Sorry if this is going to jiggle and wiggle. All right. Now, it's getting so dark out so early anymore. All right, what did I do with them? I hope I can show you if I can find everything. It's getting dark here on the floor. What did I do with it? Maybe I'm not going to be able to show you because I don't know where I put them. I don't know where I put my plates. Maybe I can use my old plates. No. Well, not going to be able to show you because I don't know where I put my plates. But anyhow. And you know what'll happen? Oh, there they are. Okay, never mind. I put them right where I'll know where they're at. They're right there, you know. Yeah, right. Right, Sue. Okay. Oh, now I don't know where the gray plate is, though. All right. Well, we can do part of it, and we can just pretend. All right. So to cut out, I should have put them in the tray, but I didn't think I was going to do it. But all right. Okay. So we're going to take this. One of these days I'll have the act together. Hopefully I'll still be here. But I don't know where the other plate is. The gray one. Does it say? Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay, so we're going to do this first. This out. Well, I hope if nothing else I entertain everyone here. Let me put this other one. That one's warped a little bit, so it's kind of curling on me. I bought one of those magic mats. Have any of you seen the commercial on those? It's to use in your machine. It's called Magic Mat. And if it warps, you just run it under hot water. But I found I didn't get good image. I think I have to put like an extra shim because I wasn't getting a good image from it. So, all right. Okay. So that'll all come out. I look a little crooked on that one. All right, so there's that. Let me get rid of these in the trash. Lost my trash can now with all this stuff. Okay. So now when you want to go and you're going to do the 3D embossing folder, at the top of the folder, well, I should say the bottom of the folder, there's a line, okay, and that's where you want to line up the bottom. I have to put like a light overhead me here or something, I can't see. You're going to line up the bottom of your folder, okay, and you want to put the folding in first. So you're just going to use your bottom plate. And then you're going to use this gray plate, and this is number 4. Okay? And then you're going to run this through. I like to do it twice. Run it forward and backwards. Like that. Get this out of the way. I so much rather the smaller one. That's so heavy. Okay. Clean that up. And then when you open it up, so you want to do your cutting first and then your embossing. And then you get this. Now you could use either side. It doesn't matter which side you use. Either one will work. Okay? Alright. So let me get... Alright. So then, what I'm going to do with this, let me try to decide which side do I want. Do I want the lumpy one or less lumpy? I want the lumpy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the crumb cake and one of the brushes. I'm going to add some color to this. Start off your paper. Make sure you can all see. And just go very lightly. It's very fragile. Add some color to it. And this is very vanilla. I don't use very vanilla enough. So I thought it was time to use it. Okay. So that's very vanilla. And then this is the petal pink. I'm going to pull in some petal pink because I look to see what the colors are that are on the paper. The DSP. I'm going to add a little bit of that. How many of you like doing these kind of things to enhance your embossing folders? I really think it does a lot for that. And close that up. Okay, so there we have that. Okay. Now the base card is going to be crumb cake. So I could go ahead and fold that. The one good thing about having it this way is you don't see all the other crap on my table. Because believe you me, there is a lot of it. So I have some petal pink, and I just did a little bit of layering. So the petal pink would go first, I think. And the early espresso, I'm going to do a little bit of layering with that. And I just took a zhuzh off of everything, okay, like that. And then I'm going to take this piece, and I'm going to poke that little deer right there in the center. I think I'm going to put him there. I think it'll just make it easier. Make my life a little easier. Why not, right? And I'm going to trim this, but don't throw away those pieces. You know, we can use everything, right? So let me make sure I get him in there. He's like peeking through the forest. So adorable. Well, let me do the top first. Maybe that'll make it easier for me. He's peeking through. And if you cut it a little bit short, that's okay, because this is going to go underneath there. All right, there. Probably should just use my big paper cutter because I'm having some trouble with seeing here. There we go. And save all these pieces because you can use them on the inside of your card. You can use them, you know, to embellish with in other ways. Just put them back in the packet of paper. Okay. A little more smidgy off of here. All right, not going to fret too much. I'm going to get those dimensionals again, the strips. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use the small ones. I think I have the small ones in here. The small ones. Oh, la 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 la. The small ones. I had them. How many of you saw them? I had them. Just use these black ones. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. Let me trim them so they're a little smaller. Oh, there they are. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, got a little zhushy there. You do have to be careful sometimes when you're when you did the embossing and you did the, you know, the cutting. You sometimes get some fuzzies. All right, so let's put. I'm gonna raise this up a little bit, give it a little dimension. I just love this little deer. I wish there was more. Well, I guess I could just buy more paper, right? But some of the sheets, I wish there was more of them, you know? Some of them, there's just not enough of your favorites. Well, I would normally use more than this, but I'm going to be here forever picking these backs off. So we'll just let it go. And you know, sometimes you don't have to pick the back off. Just having that little dimension there is just enough. Okay, so this is going to get glued on to our little deer. Let me see, maybe this will be the easiest way to do. Go, There he is peeking through the forest, so little cutie pie. All right, let me see, did I wrap that around? Okay, so I'm going to get this. And I tied a bow ahead of time, so you won't have to struggle watching me do that. So I tied a bow. And then this trash. And I'm just going to wrap this around. I love this little bird. The die, I think, was during Celebration. They were offering the die with a $50 order. So I had gotten the die, and then I'm like, well, I need the stamp set too. So I had to get that. Okay. So this will get, let me see, this will get glued to here because I wanted to pull in some light with dark. With a little smidgy peeking out. And then this will get glued onto here. Smidgy on there. And then I'm going to glue this onto here. Just a whole bunch of layers. And then my bow, I'm going to use glue dot to stick that on. There. And my truck. The truck you can end up, you know, wiggling it through here like it's in the trees. But I kind of wanted it like sticking out a little bit like that. So I'm going to use dimensionals in the back of the truck. And the truck I stamped on that same designer series paper. I took one of the sheets and I stamped on the DSP. So it's not on the white like I did the saying. So I'm going to stick that down here, like so. Because the deer is like, oh no, there's the hunter. He's in the woods looking for me. And then I'm going to use dimensionals in the back of my saying that I glued onto the petal. And stick that. You could stick that wherever you want that to go. And my inside, that I used a piece of that DSP left over. I don't throw nothing away. Y'all saw my paper pumpkin from last time. I used every scrap. Put that inside. Your kindness warms my heart. I'm sure the deer doesn't think that, but... And then, what are those little dimensional things? What did I do with them? Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. So these little circle things, I thought they would be cool. Oh, where's that purple thing now? Oh, here it is. I need to like hang everything around my neck or something, you know what I mean? So I don't lose it. I thought these would be fun to put like for the hubcaps. I could pick them up. That'll be stuck to the desk. And I try working with tweezers. I don't know. You guys work with tweezers? I just like struggle with them. I see people working with them like as though it's like another finger. And man, I just struggle. Oh, come on. If anybody has any helpful hints on how to do this here. Pick one off and push it on there. I see other people, they just like fling those puppies on there. That will have to wait till later. That's not wanting to come off. And then I found these little sequins, which I'm like, oh, that's a perfect color for this card. So we got to add a few sequins. Add a little bling to our card. Paper's sticking to me. I'm sweating. I'm like a hot mess here. Well, it's just like every other time, right? Oh, always a hot mess. All right. They kind of blend in, but they kind of give a little zhuzh to your card. You know, little zhuzh. And this thing here, get on there. There you go. Okay. Woo. I did my inside. Okay. Did my outside. Okay. Got my embellishments, my ribbons, and there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. And I just think that is so cute. And here, oh, you know, we need Stella. Stella! Because, you know, we got to zhuzh up our truck, right? And what I've learned to do is I've learned to take a block and squeeze Stella out on the block. Because see what happens? Stella gets too much. So I'm going to give our truck a little bit of Stella. So use your blocks, folks. And even I think this one's going to need a little. And if you put too much, I just take my finger over the top. But I don't really think you could have too much Stella. Let me check my other card. See how it's doing, because I think that needs a little Stella too. Although now my whole desk is full of Stella. Spank your Stellas. Spank your Stellas with love. Oh, that looks really pretty on the dark navy. I know it doesn't really show up on the camera, but spank Stella with love. Okay. clean all this up. I will take pictures of these, and I know they took forever, but you know, I think they're worth it. I think they're worth it. Clean all that up. All right. So there are our cards. Where's the other one? Oh, I should do some on that one too. As long as Stella's around. Stella's making the rounds tonight, folks. I don't know where I threw her. That's what you get. Don't throw Stella. She runs away. Stella will run away. Another way you could do your Stella is if you just do your zhuzh like this. Can you see that? Just fling her like this. You could spank her or you could fling her. She don't care. She don't care. She likes to be used. All right. There we go. Okay. So there are our cards for this evening. A little bit of a struggle, but we did it. We did it. We got it. Let's see. Are these dry yet? Nope. They're still a little tacky. So I would still let them sit for a little bit. And our little truck card. So I think they came out really, really cute. What do y'all think? With my... Now, see, now I can't fit them because now I have that short screen. But I'll take pictures. You'll be able to see them. You'll be able to zoom in and see all my zhuzhes on them. But I think they're very, very cute. All right. Let's see. What did I miss? Very cute. I always end up making a huge mess with Stella. Oh, Kathy, I do too. I wish Stella and I got along. Yeah. Sweet cards. Thanks, Fran. I hope you're doing well. Great cards. Super cute. That's a beautiful card. Thank you. Contraband. Yeah, don't tell. Don't tell. But I know we all, you know, sometimes you just got it. Sometimes you don't want to wait 3 weeks for a blending brush. You know what I'm saying? No offense, SU, but great Christmas card design. Beautiful Christmas card. Puff paint. Yep, I think we looked at that. So how many folks did we get here tonight? Does anybody have a count? How many? I don't think we made 15. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Oh, there goes my glue holder. I don't want to lose my pin. Well, I want to thank you all. Oh my gosh, and there goes the other one. And I'm running over my emboss machine. I want to thank you all for joining me here tonight. I really do appreciate you taking the time out and have the patience to deal with my struggles. But it just goes to show you, you can have disabilities, but yet you can still stamp. Stamping is good therapy for everyone, and don't give it up just because you think that you can't do it, because you can do it. I don't know if I'm living proof you could do it, but I try my darndest to keep bringing you programs and ideas, and you know, sometimes it just takes a little extra time, but that's okay. Like it took me, I can't tell you how many hours it took me to do these 2 cards, but I had fun, you know, and that's what it's about. Life is about having fun, enjoying every moment, thanking Jesus every day for allowing me to have another day, and to be able to bring these quality, let me quote when I say quality projects to you. And I really do enjoy it, and it really does a lot for my heart and my soul, to be able to do and create and just have fun. You know, it's about having fun. So, all right, everyone. Have a good night, everyone, and it was wonderful to see you all. And yes, I'm doing better. I'll find out next week what all's going on, if they're just going to change my regimen. I don't know. There was a little bit of talk of changing the chemo because it might be a little too much for me. But the levels are coming up, so that's a good thing. And thank you all, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And until next time, we'll see you then. Bye for now.